I had completely and totally forgotten the fact that I had planned on talking to Pinta. I've heard that the Nasultan sends a personal retainer to the lands of ice once a year to bring back as much ice as he can. Having ice in Nassar is the ultimate luxury. Only the Nasultan itself is rich enough to actually enjoy it. And that's only once a year, and he's dead. All right then, so I guess that, I don't know, maybe I have to talk to him in the, I don't know, my brain. Maybe at the base. Maybe at base, that makes sense. What about you, good sir? You got anything important to say? Pow pow, pow pow! Your counsel is always appreciated. Aika, what do you think? The whole island is frozen. One vicicle coming right up. You better be careful. I didn't bring a chisel. Why you gotta be all like that? The land of ice. Somewhere buried beneath all that ice lies the purple crystal. I hope we can find it. I'm sure we will. It only dawned on me that I really hadn't actually spoken to my very large and ever-expanding crew at this point, so I'd actually like to see their input on things. Don't see why not, you know? Plus, we're about to get a freaking dancer up in here, apparently. Not entirely sure what role that would take, though. I wonder. Hang on a second. Let me just take a quick see looks-a-loos. Change crew. What am I missing? Okay. Well, I think that one guy with the discoveries is the other lookout. So either it's the thing I don't know at all, or I guess she could be technically a jester? I mean, some jesters dance, I suppose. And since I'm here, hang on a second. I believe we are at maybe Cape Victory? I have bid Uncle Gregorio farewell, and now face perhaps an even mightier opponent, the Dark Rift. It was difficult to face Gregorio. He had taken care of me all my life, but I made up my mind long ago, and I will not go back. I must stop Vala. I never would have thought that such a place like this existed. It's truly beautiful. Perhaps people were meant to live in harmony with nature as the people of Yafatoma do. And it's a shame that other Sylvites do not feel the same way I do. You just kind of have to get... Sometimes it's obvious who it is that's writing it. Other times, not so much. Sure was a tough fight. First the Armada, then the Blue Gygus. I'm just glad we survived and managed to get the Blue Crystal, too. That reminds me. Something going on between Enrique and Mogi? A prince and a princess in love? I feel like that might be Aika. I often wondered what the edge of the world would be like, but what I found came as a big shock. There really isn't an edge. The world is round. But at least now I know. Well, next we're off to the lands of ice. What it'll be like. And that's back to the beginning. There we go. Alright, let's take some look-sees around to see if anybody in the crew's got anything to say. You never knows. You never knows. Obviously, it's not going to be anything super important. It's purely flavor text, but hey, the people of the game actually went out of the, the people who made this game went to the trouble of doing that. Oh, my goodness. I was watching the deck when I saw Enrique and Mogi walking together. They look so happy. Oh, that actually is a good point. Hang on a second here. Do I even have Mogi, like, equipped? I don't think I do. Yeah, no, she's on standby. Hang on. Let me just switch that over for a second. There we go. I'm sure we don't actually have to go back to our base in order to get the people back. Or maybe they are all here at the same time. I guess we'll find out pretty quick when if I can or can't find certain people. I mean, that guy is, the angry mercenary guy isn't around at the helm, so... Because, I have the other guy being the helmsman. So who knows? Not I, of that I assure. Alright, let's check out our ye olde tavern. Restaurant thing. Whatever you want to call it, who knows? We's about to find out. Let's see, I see somebody down there. Well, I'll get right there in just a moment. And there's the lady with the crystal ball. Do I have her equipped? Well, nah, might as well check right now in here. It would be the merchant, and yeah. And I believe that is actually where Osmond would be. So, yeah, there you go. A town that is deep inside the ice. There, arch enemies will meet and one will die. The Red Moon has spoken. Heed its words. Well, I mean, very little death has actually been going on so far. I mean, I guess that Sultan did. That's a thing. Hey, were there any buildings under the ice? I want to hear all about them when you aren't too busy. I have to question the point in bringing a builder. I mean, I like you. You're a pretty swell gal there, so I'm okay to have you. You're great for morale and what have you. And yeah, Polly ain't here, but you are. Hi. It's still hard for me to believe that there's a continent made entirely of ice. In Yafatoma, they get snow from the mountains and pour flavored syrup over it. It's really good. Nice snow cones! So, yeah, standby definitely absolutely means that, that they're at the base instead of the... Oh, that's actually rather interesting. And yet, when we put up anchor at the base, everyone is going to be there all at once because the boat's there. Interesting. So technically, no matter what, the stations are never not manned. Neat. Huh. Well, if you'll indulge me for just but a moment, I would like to go and change my crew for just a moment and change the gunner and magically switcheroo everybody. Oh, okay, hang on. Hang on. Maybe if I just very quickly leave the entire room and then go back? No. Interesting. That is interesting to me. The Valen Armada has sent many research groups to the lands of ice, but they've been unable to break through the ice, so they've never been able to explore what lies beneath it. They don't have any icebreakers! Whoa! Hey, you're not swabbing the deck at all. I left Polly and On behind to chase my dreams. To be stranded in such a horrible place, to lose my memory. I'm sure that the moons were punishing me for neglecting my family. And here I am, keeping you from them even more. Odd that. I'm willing to bet that if I actually went back to the helm, went back, and then came, and then swung back around, like go back to the world map, then come back, I think people would actually be switched around. The question is, am I willing to spend that much time to accomplish basically absolutely nothing? And if you've been watching my videos for any length of amount of time, you already know the answer to that. I would apologize, but I'm not, sorry. Didn't even realize you were over here, hi. The Alpha Tobin book is amazing. Can't believe how advanced they are. I'll be an expert on this stuff by the time we get back from the land of ice. Nice. Oh, wait, suddenly you're here, hi. A land totally covered in ice. I never would have imagined that places like that actually existed. That's interesting. Okay, well then maybe I won't do that. Unless how badly do I want to talk to a cute girl? Don't judge me. Don't you even dare. All right then, so they don't hang out together all the time. The prince and princess, as it were. So that's an interesting factoid. I guess it was just some idle gossip from the deck. Go figure. All right then, I'll just hang on. In the grand scheme of things, is this really gonna take that long? I don't think so. All y'all should just chill your swill. That's what I say. And yes! I approve. Hello. I'm so sorry, Captain. I'm a little clumsy. I dropped a cannonball on someone's foot earlier, too. Vice is not amused. I'll try my best, though. Just give me some orders, and I'll try not to mess them up. She's doing her best. Just sitting here polishing cannonballs. These are not cannonballs. Under the beautiful sky. So relaxing. What about you? The land of ice. Sounds so romantic. Wonder what kind of men lived there. Probably ones in very big coats. All right then, now we shall return back to that place. Onwards. I have been chasing this tornado for a while. I feel like it's a discovery. And it is! The Tri-Cyclone. Wow, that's 3 tornadoes in one. A dangerous triplet of cyclones. Sailors have dreaded the legendary Tri-Cyclone for centuries. It's said that if you encounter it, all you can do is pray. However, it is also said that in the center lies the treasure of 1,000 air pirates. So what you're saying is I should try to tackle it. And I can't! Life be cruel this way, it seems. Most unfortunate. But hey, that's another one of the discoveries. I think I only need like 1, 2 more before I can get that other guy. I'm tempted to do that, I'm not gonna lie. Alrighty, it was a long trip. Are you going to dance on our boat? Is that a thing? That is a very powerful ship that you have. Yeah, I hope for all that stuff. I wrote a letter, and I'm hoping things work out in that case. Could this be that letter by any chance? I picked it up in the ocean. No, I didn't. I picked it up at a lighthouse. That is the letter that I wrote to Quaitia. I sent it looking for help. Turns out balloon technology is unreliable. Quaitia surely sent you to me. You must be the warriors that I'm waiting for. Please, take me with you. I want to fight against Vala. I may not be strong, but I can dance. You know, much like the fabled cats on the internet. I may not be, yeah, my dancing will lift everyone's spirits. So, Jester? Jester. There we go. Sorry for taking, apparently, what was, like, the main feature of your entire establishment, but, what you gonna do? So, I'm just gonna quickly look over yonder. It will raise your chances of attacking first for a full turn. Will increase your ship's value. What exactly? Oh, you know what? Actually, I think that does do something. Didn't that one guy only show up to attack people with valuables, like a valuable ship or something? Is that a thing? Oh god, I forgot. I have to climb up the damn thing and go down the other slide to leave this place. Ah! Maybe you'd get more freaking more customers if this building wasn't such a massive pain in the ass to get to. You gotta climb a massive stick for 7.5 hours, then go down a giant yabba dabba doo tube, and then if you want to leave the place, you gotta climb up 2 separate other ladders and go down an entirely other different one. Like, good god, man, just build a friggin' bridge. Sorry, I clearly had to vent there. Let's see, so if I'm being entirely honest with you, I feel like I really want to try and find one more discovery so I can get that guy inside that Bristow. Because that's quite literally like the only thing I can think of to even do other than the game's main mission. So then I could go to the next part of the main game and feel really confident that I've basically done what needs to be done, you know? So this could either go really quick or really, really slowly. It really does depend entirely on whether or not I'm able to actually find another discovery. I counted them up, and yeah, I only need one more, so who knows? Hey, all right, well, wish me luck, people. Off I go. Yeah, so this is probably a bad idea. Hang on a second. I'm just gonna quickly go over here for a second. It's just I couldn't help but notice that the wanted poster was about people from that place that we found, of the warrior women and whatnot, and this boat looks rather fancy, don't it? Hey, this looks like the ship of one of the pirates of the Sailors Guild's wanted list. Here we go! If it goes poorly, it goes poorly. We'll come back later. Let's just see what we can do here. What is this thing? I've never seen a ship like this before. I wonder if there are men aboard this ship. There's a couple. Shall we attack this ship as usual? I'm sure someone will come out then. No need. We're already out. In retrospect, maybe I should have sent out Ike and Fina and she could have dissuaded them from attacking at all. What's all this noise? Hey, who are you? Hey! Hello. Wow. Oh my. He's actually kind of cute. We haven't caught one this cute in a while. Maybe today's our lucky day. But what's with that eye patch thing? He's got no fashion sense. It has practical applications. What are you talking about? I think it gives him some flair. Wow, Terry, you really have bad taste. Fine then, I'll just keep them all to myself. Hey, that's not fair. Hey, that's not fair. Who are these girls? I didn't know Vice had a face like this. I know. Oh, I know. They've got to be those girls that I read about at the Sailors Guild. You know, the Ixinus demons. Who'd have thought that the Ixinus demons would be 3 little girls? Kind of anticlimactic, if you ask me. That wanted poster said they cover each other's weaknesses. I'm going to take that as a sign that we're going to get our asses whooped. Hey, who are these two? Oh. So you have chosen death. They're starting to get on my nerves. They're probably just jealous because we're so much younger and prettier. So what, are you guys like 12? What? Last I checked, I think Ika and Fina are like somewhere between 16 and 19. What the hell's that supposed to mean? That's why I hate old hags like them. Oh, they're gonna get beat up. All right, these 3 are really getting on my nerves. And why would I be jealous of you little twerps in the first place? And Fina, don't just stand there, say something. They're insulting us. Ika, what's an old hag? Oh my God, Fina. Go figure. Well then, everyone, I hope you're ready. Of course, I'm always ready. Well, Mr. Handsome, you best prepare yourself, because if we beat you, you'll have to marry one of us. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say, big nope from me, dog. All right, let's see what happens. You know what? This is gonna be my, oh, I didn't even heal before I did this. All right, probably not the greatest situation. All right, here's my first theory. Creates an anti-magic shell around all allies for 1 turn. Let's do that. Let's both attack the... I think we're both attacking separate people. Let's bust out 2 shields. Let's see what exactly we can expect from these 3, at least from a first turn perspective. We look at physical, we look at magical.
Delta Shield!
I don't know if that's the first time I've used Delta Shield, but it sure feels like it is. All right, then we'll just do that. Didn't do much damage. Wasn't really expecting a lot. Okay, there we go. We are able to do some pretty substantial damage. Ah, yeah, speeding yourselves up. Fair enough. Well, we'll just do the exact same thing next time. It's not that big a deal. That'll even it all out. Okay, and the other ones didn't attack at all. Interesting, interesting. All right, then I'm just going to have Ica use that. Oh, wait, no. Ica, you use Delta Shield again. Fina, you use the Glyph of Speed. Hopefully that just, makes us all even again. And there we go. We're barely using any SP per turn, so it's slowly accumulating. Then we'll be able to buff up Vice, and he can use his attacks, and we should be able to take care of them decently enough. All right, so you got yourself a little whirlwind thing going there. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's not as cool. That's not as cool. Could somebody else attack him? In Kremis, huh? Yeah, that's less than ideal. Okay, okay. Let's see what this does. Okay, okay, not bad, not bad. They did boost their defense recently, so it makes sense it wouldn't do too much. But yeah, we gotta lower them numbers just a wee bit. All right, oh boy. So how are we gonna go about any of this? Let's stick with what we know so far. Mild issue in the fact that Enrique is asleep right now. Definitely not the best. Definitely not the best. Okay, we'll just give that to Vice, and then you stabbed Fina. Yep, all right. And now Fina is asleep, making this ridiculously difficult for me on a personal level. All right. Okay, if I'm being 100% real, I feel like the chances of us losing are pretty decent right now. So, if we do, firm mental note, make sure to 100% without question use Ica's shield all the damn time. Okay, there we go, there we go. Yeah, let's use that Delta Shield all the dang time. That's a really good idea, I like that. Okay, so didn't get a chance to actually do the buff. It's annoying. We'll just keep focusing on you. We're gonna keep on using the Delta Shield because obviously. Then we're also going to use this. I bought a bunch of these and Horteca. And bust out this too. There we go. Get our shields up. Thank you very much. Kinda wish I used this last turn, but what are you gonna do? Oh, it's... Okay. Why do I feel like Fina's about to die? Oh, they're doing a team-up move. That's not good. Some might call this the worst thing. Hey, guess who was right on Fina dying? This guy. Oh, all right. Okay, so this is happening now. Oh, and you still get your turns too, huh? All right. Yeah. Wow. So they're really pretty much the most obnoxious things ever, apparently. Okay, well, at least this won't work. Not that that really amounts to much of literally anything. And Vice is close to being dead. This is a really bad situation for us. All right, Rizlam Crystal, go. Oh boy. Okay, no, actually, no. No, that's not going to be too useful. Crap. I feel like no matter what I do, I'm actually kind of screwed right now. Yeah, no, not the healing salve. Yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure we're doomed, if I'm being 100% honest with all y'alls. So,
Let's try this.
I'll just do what we can, I guess. I feel like the fact that I'm not using our shields is going to completely be the death of us. And Enrique is asleep. That is really obnoxious. And now we've got this happening, apparently. Okay, well, that's nice at least. Vice, if you'd like to actually bring Fina back to life, that sure would be nice. Okay, so they're just gonna casually make the guy who's able to make us survive their physical attacks constantly fall asleep. Now you're busting out this crap again, but nope, not having it. Except we are. Did I not use? No, this is the turn I decided to not use Delta Shield. Right, I remember that now. Okay. So, I feel like I gotta keep on trying. Keep on busting out the Delta Shield. Quick question. Clear all allies of adverse effects. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Okay, then. Not the best option and item in the world, but you just kinda gotta do what you gotta do. Grab what you can, use what you can as often as you possibly can, I suppose. Bust out the shields. Magic ain't gonna bother us. Physical attacks won't hurt as bad. Fina's definitely about to fall asleep. Immediately after a counterattack, because, yeah, that makes sense. 3, 2, 1, and she is asleep. She is the character I asked to heal us. We are screwed. We are screwed. And now you're doing this, but I think you're doing it to Enrique. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Yeah, okay, Delta Shield is definitely a godsend. Gonna keep using that. Vice desperately needs to be healed. So, yeah, how about yeah. That's assuming that he'll even survive long enough to use it. Here's hoping. No. Just a shield. Just keep using these things until we can find a way to heal ourselves up. These girls are definitely as difficult as I was prepared for them to be. Okay, well now we're just gonna die, basically. Is what's about to happen. We're gonna die. Well, at least Vice is screwed as all hell. Yep, and so is Enrique. Yeah, and if you think that Fina and Ica are gonna survive long enough to be able to fix this little problem, I'm gonna say no. The answer is definitely no. All right, well, we're gonna try. I feel like all this is really going to accomplish is getting Ica and Fina killed and maybe Vice and Enrique back alive. I mean, yeah, no matter what, we don't have our defenses up, so their attacks are just gonna hurt like hell. Without question. And down goes Ica. And now this is happening. Okay. You wasted your turn. Your attack stats are already buffed to hell. All right. And, all right. Now you're doing this. That is really annoying.
Let's try this.
All right. Despite it all, for one reason or another, it worked out in the end. Not somewhat surprised by that, if I'm being honest. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, how about we instead go for Skull Shield? That'll at least prevent some things from happening. It would also free up Enrique, because his whole thing is just physical attacks. So then, we'll just give it a try. We got the skull shield, so physical attacks isn't gonna do nothing. Then again, this is a problem. Sigh. Yeah, of course it would happen to Vice and only Vice. Thank God for that much. Counterattack's gonna do, like, nothing, but whatever.
Let's try this.
Bring Ica back to life. There we go. So, I wonder. No, I don't think Skull Shield would work. Let me actually very specifically check out Skull Shield. Okay, to defend and counterattack. So if I use this, and they use that super duper ultra special attack where all of them attack us all at once, I don't think it. I know the counterattacks won't work, but will it prevent the physical damage? I really do not know. That said, Delta Shield. Okay, so what on earth do I do? I guess use the Electri box, why don't we? And we'll just see how that goes, I suppose. And let's see. That's a green one. What if I wanted... Yeah, that's not gonna do much for us either. I guess a physical attack is all we really have available to us right now. Fair enough. As much as I'd really rather not use Vice's turn to be making shields, don't have a lot of options. Well, we're about to find out real fast whether or not this works.
We're ready.
My personal guess, no, we're definitely going to feel a lot of pain. I feel like a super move is going to bypass it entirely. The answer was yes. The answer was yes. How did Fina not have enough HP? Also, of course, yeah, let's also have that happen because that's totally needed and necessary and cool and great and not stupid and awful at all. Yeah. 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 Really? Why did that do no damage? That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, so I'm feeling like we're doomed. Yeah, I sure do. Yeah. All right. Delta Shield. Well, I feel like the odds of them doing the thing that they just did again are mildly, decently, low. So maybe everyone won't die? No, just Vice. Who, was the guy I was kind of planning on having do just about everything. Okay. Yeah, I suppose it would. All right. So, my feelings on the topic are we're probably not going to be able to win this, but I want to try again. All right, so now that we've all borne witness to what these three ladies are capable of, good Lord, why is this game doing this to me? Yeah, all right. I'm just gonna speed things along. Because this is gonna be one of those arduous battles. Yeah. I think I'm gonna let this whole thing fall apart and try again. That's gonna be my strategy. All right, very quickly, let's see if Fina's special ability gives her the power to actually get rid of buffs to the enemies, if they're boss enemies. My guess? No, you just have to deal with it. But if this does work, that's really gonna help me out. So, we're about to find out real fast. Oh my god, it actually does work. Okay. Okay. You know what? We might actually be in for something good here. I might be able to make this work this time. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not getting overconfident here. What's that? Crew special? Combine the powers of all 4 party members to call upon an ancient power. Summons all active members of the Dolphinus crew. Attacks varies depending on the crew. This isn't something I've ever known to exist. Hello. I both want to see what these are, but also am in a situation right now where I don't feel comfortable experimenting with things that I don't actually know what they'll do. And it also takes up all of my SP. I specifically used the item to get all of that SP so that I could do other things. Sorry, guys. Well, now that I know that that's a thing, I promise that I'll do them as soon as I can, but right here and now, I'm focusing on trying to not die. You've seen how sped up this was. You've seen how long I've been here. I don't want to take that risk, and I'm sorry. So just bear with me for a little bit here. I was right to do it. I was right to do it. Because I wouldn't have been able to use my shields, and this would have completely killed us. I feel vindicated. Sorry, super moves. Maybe next time. Oh my god. Okay. I took out one of them. Which means, no matter how ungodly, unbearably annoying everything that's about to proceed is going to be, and believe you me, it's going to be incredibly annoying, they can't use their super duper ultra mega attack anymore. That's just not an option. And even if they can, then it has to be significantly weaker now. So, okay. That is a very serious blow to them. Just gotta keep it up. And that makes 2 of them. Okay. So, I know that this whole thing was sped up, so maybe you guys didn't see everything that was going on, but like, every single time I tried to do anything, they would, like, I have to dedicate all of Ica and Enrique's time and effort into doing nothing but using shields. So they're basically taken out of the fight just so Vice and Fina can do anything. And anytime I ever tried to have, and Fina has to do all the healing, basically, because Vice is our strongest attacker. I have to have him be the guy who does just about all of the actual damage. So any opportunity I had for Fina was mostly just trying to buff or heal, but I couldn't do that because oftentimes they would hit her and they'd make her fall asleep, or they would confuse her. And the exact same thing with Vice, and I would just be stuck in this never-ending stalemate that just would never, ever end. And it just kept going and going, and I kept trying my best. Hopefully you guys got at least enough of that, and then they would constantly use the thing, and then sometimes they would knock out Enrique so he couldn't do his thing, and then they would do their super move, which would kill everybody, and then I would have to spend turns trying to revive people while also trying to protect the other ones, while also trying to heal, and it was a never-ending juggling act that was far, far from easy. I did the very best I could. The instant I was able to take out one of them, I was able to really take a big part of the problem out of the equation. That super move of theirs was absolutely insane. It's my God. Okay. We can now continue this at normal speed. It's all fine. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. It's fine. I'd like to keep using my normal attacks, but it's not really much of an option. Just gonna... I guess I don't necessarily need to use some of these things. I guess I don't need to use Justice Shield because I don't have to deal with their super move anymore. But I've gotten so used to it, and I'm so close to actually winning this fight that I don't really want to chance it. I've just gotten so used to this never-ending rhythm that I've been going through over and over and over again that I'm afraid to deviate from it in any capacity. Otherwise, they're just suddenly, I don't know, she's suddenly gonna bust out some crazy move that revives both of her sisters or friends. I don't know what their relation is. And then Vice gets shot. Is he gonna fall asleep? No, he's not. That's probably one of the biggest problems, man. Counterattacks can also trigger these effects. Either sleeping or confusion. It just keeps going and going and going and going, and it's just... My God. Okay. Alright. Okay. So, hang on a second. I have Lunar Cleansing. Use Lunar Cleansing. I'm not 100% sure if you guys have seen Lunar Cleansing. I used it once while it was sped up. If I haven't used it at normal speed, here it is now.
Purify our souls.
I feel very confident that I have used all of Fina's super moves at this point, at least once. My goodness. Okay. No more poison, please. Thank you, and good day. Luckily, this one seems to really like to focus primarily on trying to get status ailments going. So, the Delta Shield seems to mostly be good enough. But then sometimes there's stuff like that where... Okay, well, nice counterattack and all, but... Okay. It's actually being surprisingly kind to me right now. Okay, let's stick with the Delta Shield. The physical attacks, I'm not too terribly worried about. I'd really rather not trigger a counter hit. So instead, let's focus on using these boxes instead. There we go. We got the Delta Shield, so no poison, no stat downs, none of that stuff. Just deck her down, slam jam, thank you, ma'am. Everything in between. Good times. Post out the Crystales box. Put this chick on ice. Alright, so...
This should work.
I honestly think that might have been the most difficult fight that I've gone up against. And that's taking full into consideration the fact that 2 of my teammates made most magic attacks pointless and half the physical damage of all physical attacks. Like, holy crap. These girls were no joke. At all. My God. Infinite respect to these unbelievably annoying and aggravating girls. I dislike you greatly for insulting Ica and Fina. But by God, did you guys really make an absolutely amazing and formidable team. Please never make me have to do that again. Oh my God. Oh my God. That was an adventure. I feel like I deserve more experience if I'm being real. I feel like I deserve so much more. Okay, we got Max Spirit. More Max Spirit, and okay, I got an Aura of Valor to replace the one that I had to use. That was a good use. I don't like using items like that often, but that seemed like a really good time for it. How could this be? Terra, my girl, I'm as surprised as you are. That was not easy. We're the Exodus, most powerful warriors. I can't believe we lost. Now that that's settled, you guys have to promise not to cause any more trouble. Huh. 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 Look, no matter how happy or unhappy you are about it, we beat you up, we win. Defeat is defeat. You won fair and square, so we'll promise we'll behave. But finding a good and strong man to marry is one of the traditions of the Exodus warriors. One day, we all hope to find a man like you.
Uh-huh.
Like me, well, best of luck to you. Someone who does so much DPS. Next time you come through this area, you best be careful. We might just come after you again. As for you, old hags, you best be careful too. You could at least have not done that. Don't keep an eye on your man. We just might snatch him away from you both. They busted. Okay, the fact that they all had the exact same crazy smug face that Aika had, that's great. The blush face on Aika, everything about this. And, okay, can we just briefly point out the fact that, okay, hey, just get out of here already, will you? I'm getting tired of hearing you jabbering. That's not a denial from either of them. Farewell, Mr. Handsome. Don't be afraid to come back and play. I will never do that. You three are horrifying. Okay, so, I know there's been a lot of cutting and speeding up for you guys, but I've been playing for 4.5 hours, so, hopefully you don't mind. I'm gonna take myself a break. Maybe off screen, I won't collect it, but I'll find that final discovery that we need to recruit that one guy, and then how about we actually progress the story? Does that sound like a good time to you guys? I think it would be. I'm gonna chill for a while. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. That fight was grueling, but at least all of the adorableness that followed made it worth it. Oh, I'll see you all guys later. I need to sit down. Like recline, sit down. Oh, my back. Oh, God.